Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Whew, it is month 2, you guys. I cannot believe month 2 has gone by already. It's crazy. I thought I would record this video kind of just real. This is me after a live sale after invoicing. Today for my live sale, I just decided to wear my hair down. I know this is going to sound so weird, but in my personal life and in my sales, because I usually do my sales when I get home from work, after I run home from work, I cook dinner, I eat, and then I do my live sale. So my outfit is, and my hair, my look is always from the same, how I look from the day. And I did a live sale today. It's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. And I didn't remember because I went to work today for overtime in the morning, so I lost track of days. But anyways, I never wear my hair down. I'm an accountant. I work with paperwork all day. Like, my hair is super curly and it's long. I mean, when it dries as it's curly, it like shrinks up to here, even though it's like down to my butt. But anyways, I'm going on a rant, I know. But like, I just thought, okay, I'm gonna wear my hair down today, do a new just like have some fun with my live sale, look cute or whatever. And then after the sale, I was invoicing, and I hate my hair like being down and in my way, so I just like literally tossed it up. Like, this is me sitting at a computer invoicing. This is what I look like, you guys. It's not like super fancy, but I'm loving it. Like, I couldn't be happier. Yeah, so let's talk numbers and what happened in month 2. Let's just like dive on in. All right, so I started selling October 30th. I got my inventory the end of October. I started selling October 30th. And I'm sorry, my cheeks are like rosy pink because like I have a pounding headache, so I'm not feeling great, so my cheeks are rosy and pink. But anyways, back to it. Started selling October 30th. I did do a sale on October 30th, and when I discussed my November numbers, I didn't talk about those. I mean, I think I might have mentioned them, but I didn't consider them because I wanted to look at 1 month. So month 1 was all of November. Month 2 was all of December. And so we're going to first talk about month 2. So month 2, December, I did do less sales. But to me, there's a couple things that contribute to that. So 1, I didn't order as much inventory. And unfortunately, because of the holidays and the Elegant collection, a lot of the shipping times got delayed at the warehouse. And I am by no means blaming my business on LuLaRoe whatsoever, because I could have planned ahead, I could have ordered more in advance, etc., etc. So I did order about 1,700 less than I ordered in November. However, in November is when I ordered the Elegance collection, and the Elegance collection cost me quite a bit. So I don't really want to factor that in too much. But I think that in December I was the new shipments just weren't coming in as frequently. And when you are, especially when you're new and you don't have a whole lot of inventory for everyone to choose from, and you're still building your customer base, it's important to have new inventory, I feel like. I also wasn't reinvesting as much as most people would, or what I would recommend, because I did start LuLaRoe to be able to help pay for my student loans and survive. I am a single mom, and I split from my son's father last year, or earlier in the year, and so, well, I guess pretty much it's been over a year, so pretty much all of 2016, I've been living on my own, so I didn't have someone to split the rent with. I didn't have someone to split the electricity bill with and all that. I've been working off of, one income. And, I make ends meet, but I don't like to be like so tight. I don't like my budget to be like that. And so I have been paying myself. Not a whole lot, but I have been paying myself, which means that's money that's not being put back into the business. I do have a loan to pay because I got a loan to start my business. And I do have, I want to build my inventory and buy inventory. So it's kind of a struggle trying to find a balance. But this year I have some goals and commitments that I'm going to try to make, but I'll talk about that in a bit. So that being said, my sales were about $1,000 less than they were in November. But that's okay. I'm still starting out new, and I think my sales are way higher than I ever expected. You have to remember, I am doing this part-time. I do have a full-time job. I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. I am a mom. And, even today, I worked 5 hours of overtime. In addition to me, I take short lunches during the week. Like, I work the minimum required by law because I have so much work to do. I'm an accountant, especially right now. We are crazy busy. So, I have, stuff to do at work. So I'm working lots of hours at work. I have my child that I want to give my time to. And I also am working LuLaRoe as much as possible. So anyways, I had $4,487.50 to be exact in sales for the month of December. I'm looking at my cash flow worksheet right here. I only ordered $2,000 in new inventory, whereas in November I had ordered almost $4,000 in inventory, and I had just I had $300 shy of $6,000 in sales. So in December, $4,400 in sales. If I did not have a loan to pay, that would be about $2,200 in profit, because profit is usually about half. It's give or take some, more or less. I don't have the exact on here. I did have, I did pay myself. So because of the holidays, I paid myself probably more than I normally would. And then I also had my first student loan payments in December as well. So that contributed to the fact of me not ordering as much. And yeah, overall, I'm happy with the numbers. $4,000, still pretty damn good for working LuLaRoe part-time. I did about 1 live sale a week in my VIP group. I did 2 pop-ups, and they weren't the best pop-ups. They weren't the biggest. They didn't have the best sales, but they were okay. Like, I met new people. I got to hang out with some family and friends. It was cool, and I'm so excited to do more. So for the month of January, I have 1 booked every weekend this month. Not the first weekend of January, but I have 4 in-home pop-ups booked this month. And that's good for me because I can really only do pop-ups on the weekend, and I'm just starting out. I just started working the 72-hour game plan. I have a couple pop-ups booked in February, and I think I have 1 in March. So, I'm making progress, and I hope to meet people at these pop-ups who also want to host and earn free clothes. I have a couple that are doing an online pop-up because they're not from where I'm at. So I still count that as a pop-up. I'm getting myself out there. And LuLaRoe is really about giving. The more you give, the more you get. And it's really so true. So I'm forcing myself to put myself out there. I had to run to the Fred Meyer's the other day because I needed to buy some house keys. And I was like, as I was leaving, I was like a late night run. I forgot that I needed them before the next morning. So I was like, we're just going to go tonight and run and get them. I forgot. Um, I didn't forget. Sorry, I'm spacing. It's late. Um, I told myself, you are not leaving Fred Meyer until you hand somebody a pair of leggings. Until you approach somebody, you don't get to leave Fred Meyer. So I grabbed a pair. I grabbed a tall and curvy, and I grabbed a one size because I didn't know who I would run into. And if I could give away 2 pairs, then I would give away 2 pairs. So I went to Fred Meyer, and the lady that was helping me with the keys, I'm so bad. Like, I'm so awkwardly shy, and like, I'm not good at approaching people. So she like started talking to me as she was making the keys for me. She had mentioned like she's new, she hasn't been there very long, and being trained on how to make keys was like the first thing she did. Like, she did it on orientation day or something. You know, I just thought she was really nice. And she was also had a couple other customers that were asking her questions, and excuse me, she didn't know the answers because she's new. And I just remember that awkward feeling from when I worked in retail. Like, oh, Taylor, your hair is so bad. Sorry, guys. This is reality. I remember, you know, like when you don't know the answer to something, you kind of feel really ignorant. And not that being ignorant is necessarily a bad thing, but you just feel bad that you don't have the answers for them or that you can't help them. And so, you know, I felt for her. She was being nice to me. She was, you know, helping me. It might have been taking a bit longer than it normally would have, but that's okay. I am willing to be patient. I'm willing to be kind and giving. And so, you know, after she had made my keys, because I didn't want to interrupt her like midway, I this didn't go down how I would have hoped it would have. But I was just like, I awkwardly like grabbed the leggings out of my bag and was like, here, I wanted to give you these. I hope that they brighten your day. I sell LuLaRoe, and so I thought you should have these. And that's all I said. They did have my business card with them, so maybe she'll check me out on Facebook. I don't know. But I didn't even say, like, I don't know her name. I didn't tell her my name. I didn't say like, hey, I'd love for you to join my VIP page. Like, I didn't say any of that. So, I mean, that's learning lessons for next time. But at least I like got over the like handing someone a pair of leggings type thing. So, you know, there's a start. Like, I'm working up to it. I'm doing great in my business, in my opinion, for basically strictly online sales. And you have to remember the heart of the business for LuLaRoe. It was built on in-home pop-ups and building those connections, strengthening families and building relationships. And so hopefully my in-home pop-ups get stronger and I book more. And hopefully I can step outside my comfort zone more and give away more free leggings in person and approach people. So I'm really hoping for that. I'm really striving to work on that this year. Who knows where I'll be? We'll see where these monthly updates keep taking us. As far as like my goals for ordering, I want to build my inventory. In my personal life, I have some things that I have to take care of, which means that I need to pay myself. And so for the first few months of the year, it's going to be rough. I'm hoping my sales don't reflect the fact that I'm not buying so much inventory. Like, my goal this month to make everything work, to order enough, not even enough, just to order inventory and to make ends meet type thing, I need to have $9,000 in sales, which is double what I've been doing. And so that's a scary goal to me. Today is January 7th, and I'm not on track for that goal. It's a little stressful, but I know that everything will happen for a reason and the way it's supposed to work out. So I have my hopes up, and I am working hard. I am determined. I am going to work my hardest. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm not going to be super depressed if I don't meet that goal. I feel like it'll all work into place. It'll all fall into place. It'll all work out. But my goal for ordering and trying to really stick to a tight budget and kind of not go overboard is to make sure at least, like this is minimum. This is minimum just to keep my numbers like steady, and hopefully I can, and keep inventory coming in. Hopefully I can grow it so I can add a few pieces here and there. For every item I for every item I sell, I'm going to replace that exact one in that exact size. So if I sell a medium Sarah, I'm going to order a medium Sarah. Obviously, there's minimum order requirements, but that really shouldn't be a problem. So for that, I'm going to make sure I'm replacing what I'm selling. The last 2 months, I was kind of just like, I was keeping track of my inventory, but then when I would go to order, I would just kind of look at that and see what I wanted to order, versus ordering what I sell and kind of being strict about it. So I'm going to give that a try and see if that helps me manage my inventory levels a little bit better. For example, there's a couple sizes and styles that I completely ran out of just because I sold them out. I couldn't keep them in stock fast enough. So hopefully trying this new way will keep me strict as far as making sure my inventory levels maintain, if not grow. And then making sure, but also still having the ability to pay myself, because I started this so that I could survive. And no, it's not ideal. Obviously, I would love to pay off my loan a lot faster, but everyone has their own circumstances, and I'm an accountant, and I know darn well that this is not the smartest thing to do. I know this. I'm just talking reality. This is my reality, and this is what I have to work with right now. Hopefully, I can work the business and grow to where I can pay my loan faster, and I can still pay myself. The smartest thing, and what most people would advise you to do, is to not pay yourself until you've paid your loan. That's the smartest thing to do, is build your inventory and grow your business. It really is the smartest thing to do, in my opinion. Just for me personally, I have personal reasons why I have to pay myself. Aside from student loans, I have other things that I need to take care of. And that's just my situation. And so I'm doing that, but I'm still working my business on a daily basis. I treat it like a business. I have not kept hardly any items. I've kept, I can honestly list them out for you, because I haven't kept anything, which it's so hard to do. There's so much stuff that I want to keep, but I know that there's a customer out there for it. And if I sell it, if I keep it, that's a loss in profit, So I have kept a Carly, of course, because I love Carly's. I have kept a Lindsay. I love Lindsay's. I've kept one pair of leggings, one pair of leggings. They were a holiday legging. And I have kept a Cassie. It was a weird situation. I was looking for an outfit to wear to a pop-up, and I wanted to wear my Sarah. I had to wear my Sarah. It's cold here, and I wanted my Sarah on. And so I just had to find a Cassie that went with the Sarah, because I didn't have one. And I had a duplicate Cassie, and so I pulled it and I wore it. But other than that, I kept it. I didn't put it back into inventory after I wore it. That would be just wrong. But that's all I've kept. What was that? 4 items? I've been really good. I've been treating my business like a business, and I'm working it. And I'm excited to see where things go. I don't know if I answered everyone's questions. I can't remember the questions from before. I'm hoping to be able to do more videos for you guys. I've just been really busy. those that don't know, I actually have another YouTube channel. So I run 2 YouTube channels. I work full time. I run LuLaRoe, and I'm a mom, which takes up a lot of time, and I love it, and it's my heart and soul. So I am one busy lady, but I have so many video ideas for you guys. I want to talk to you guys more about numbers. I want to talk to you guys about inventory. I want to talk to you guys about accounting for things, you know, like spreadsheets and how to track things. And I want to talk to you guys about so much stuff. But I also want to know what you guys want to know. Like, I'm an open book. I don't know if you've noticed from my videos, but I am literally here to help. If you have a question, please just ask me, because starting a business can be scary, and really it's something that you should research. You should look into it. You should know all the pros and cons. You should know the good, bad, and the ugly before you make your decision. So even if you don't want me to be your sponsor, that's totally okay, though I would love to be your sponsor. I want to help people. I want to help them understand LuLaRoe. I want to, you know, educate them and give them courage and just be open and honest. Sorry, I'm doing this because it's actually kind of cold out here. But yeah, so if you have any questions that you want to know about LuLaRoe, you have questions about my numbers, you want to know my business expenses, you want to know how I do shipping, you want to know how I store things, you want to know what lighting I'm using, you want to know how I got my loan, you want to know what the process was like for onboarding, or you just have a personal question like, what's my favorite color? I mean, I'm happy to answer that too. Just let me know. Drop your comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And do subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys all in my next video. And don't forget, get ready to fall in love.